Hello, Leo. How are you guys doing? This reading is for you, Leo. Okay, so I just want to clear the energy really quick. Okay. Okay, Leo. First card out, Sun. Wow. Beautiful energy coming into a beautiful time here. Some of you, you may be happy right now and you feel like something really good is coming in, and you're right. You're exactly right. There's something really amazing here for you. And this is something that, it's already done. It's just like if you ask, then it is given, you know? So that's kind of like what's going on here. The child on the back of this horse here, he has a red feather hanging from his crown. And that means achieving something, some kind of accolade for something. And so this signifies here that there is something here that you have done that you're ready to celebrate now. You have this Knight of Swords and you keep getting this card coming out, and I think that's for a lot of different reasons. I think you have a lot of different ways that communication is coming towards you here. You have the High Priestess, so there's some information that you already know about this. This could be a Pisces person coming forward, but I feel like there's multiple ways that this Knight of Swords is going to come into your life, and one of them is through communicating to you. One of them is through a Pisces person that wants to tell something to you that they have not. They have been withholding because the High Priestess is not speaking, right? But then you have this Eight of Wands card here. So this is like pushing, the divine pushing this person, and circumstances being just right for them to come forward here with this communication about like a new beginning that they're wanting to have with you, because you have the 10 of Pentacles and then you have the 9 of Pentacles here. Or no, I'm saying this because the 9 of Cups is right here. So there is the 10 and the 10. The 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. So this is someone who sees you as their new beginning and the rest of their life. They're ready for the next step here. They're ready for commitment. They're ready for something serious here. They're ready to be happy every single day. They're tired of not being happy. We're going to look into that. For some of you, this could have to do with past dreams that you have, past visions that you have. Something is going, you're going to hear something about this that's going to come to light here. I also feel this energy of a person who is coming towards you with some negative energy. And this has to do with jealousy. This has to do with a person who is wanting you back in their life here. Look at this. You have the Emperor here, and then you have the Two of Swords. There could be some person that you block that's trying to come back in. And Spirit is wanting you to maintain strong here and use your strength here, because look, you have this Knight of Wands. So this is a person that's not really giving anything to the connection, and they take a lot away from the connection. So yeah, and it's like this transition here. The Three of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. No, I don't like this at all. This is horrible energy. This is someone who, they're going to claim that they transitioned. You run into them and it's like, they have a fresh new look about them and everything, but no, they're the same, and they're just going to do the same thing again. This could be a Scorpio person. It doesn't have to be, but this person, it's just like these cycles with this person where there's a lot of you giving and it's not balanced, and there's a lot of heartache. And it's like, there's some sort of a transition where this person will pull away from you, but then they come back in and do this very same thing again. And I feel like there's been a longer period of time, like you've been cut off from this person for quite some time now. And they're going to try to like come back in and hope that you forgot about the reasons that you walked away here. They could hear of some success that's coming in for you, and this is what's pulling this person back towards you again. Yeah, you have the Knight of Pentacles, but then you have the 9 of Wands. So this person, look, 5 of Wands, you cannot make this up. This person is just going to do the same thing again and again and again. That's all they know how to do. And then you're going to be hoping and praying for a resolution, stuck in your head about it, ultimately deciding that you need to, assess things here. It's going to put you, into healing mode, and then looking at what else is out there again. And, then you have to restore the balance again. Yeah, it's like this person is just blah. This person is not on the level that you're at here, because, we have the Emperor here. We have Strength, we have the High Priestess, and we have the Sun. So this is high vibing energy. And this person, they're wanting to come, look at this. This card is just trying to come attack, and the only other card we have here is to block. So yeah, you don't need this person. And they need you. That's the thing. But that's not your responsibility to make somebody else's life work. That's not your job. That's not your responsibility. And you know it. You absolutely 110% know it. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They're just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And, they're back and forth with the commitment, and then going back to, past BS, and, they could be, trying to find out information on you, blah, blah, blah. This person is just the worst, right? You have the Lovers here. Could be a Gemini person, doesn't have to be. You could have a friend group with this person, and this is the way that, you're still in contact with people who maybe they're not directly in contact with this person, but, their neighbor is, or, their cousin is, or, their boyfriend is, or someone in their family is. It's like there's ways that you hear about people, And that's kind of the energy that I'm getting here. But you're going forward on your own journey here, and everybody is talking about it. And I feel like this person, they're hearing this information and they don't like this, that you're going to move on, that you're going to collaborate with somebody else, that you're going to get all of this success, and they're going to be left out in the cold here. They don't really like that. Look at this. See, what you're not seeing is that this person is trying to sneak back in here and mess everything up. And it's like, no, yeah, we're not doing that today. No, thank you. And I love how you have the Emperor and the Empress right next to each other with the Sun over here. So this is very beautiful energy that you're coming into. You have a lot of reasons to celebrate, Some of you may be invited out. There's somewhere that you're going to be invited out, and Spirit is wanting to remind you, hey, keep up these Two of Swords when you go out. You don't need to allow other people into your business as well. The Two of Swords, he's sitting on this bench here, and he has all of that water behind him. And he just has to put down those swords and move forward. There is zero water forward. Even to this side, even to that side. But the back, the past, no, that's not a thing anymore. And that's what this person can realize and can make a decision and move forward here. And any way that they go forward, there's not going to be that water. There's not going to be that emotion anymore. They just have to make this decision. So that's very interesting to me here. Okay, so let's see. Let's clarify the Sun, right? Cards are flying. You have the Knight of Wands, you have the Ten of Cups, and you have this Four of Wands card here. Someone wants to come forward because, you're stable here. And you are also, you're stable. You understand that it's like you don't really need anyone in order to have this, in order to have this emotional fulfillment, in order to have this new beginning, in order to create this new life for yourself. There is, you can walk through these Four Wands here into a new life, and you don't have to go back. That's what that signifies here. And this is something that you're choosing to do. And a lot of people will wait for a reason to do this. They will wait for a person meeting the one that they love, meeting this mark in their career, or this or that. But you don't really need an excuse to enjoy your life and to change things and to make it whatever it is that you want. And that's what you're doing here. And you're doing it like on your own here. Maybe you had a belief before that was like, you know, you need another person in order to feel love, or you need another person in order to be fulfilled, or you just were like in relationships and it was like all about fulfilling the other person. And you're starting to see here that no, I can fulfill myself. And, you know, there's nothing that I cannot have in this life. And the right person is going to come along. Look at that. This is the right person choosing to come along here, because you're moving your energy towards what it is that you're wanting. You're not like, okay, I'm going to wait until I meet someone and then I will go travel the world. Because what if I plan a trip and then, you know, I meet someone, I can't go do that first. I need to wait till I meet someone. You know, I always want to buy a house. I'll go buy a house once I meet someone. You know, I'll do this once this happens, once that happens, once this happens. And it's like, no, you're doing that today. Look at this. And the Wheel of Fortune, are you kidding me? There is something that you're moving forward on. You're not waiting anymore. You're not waiting for anyone else. And I feel like in the past, there was a person that kept you waiting, and you were waiting and waiting and waiting, and nothing was coming of it. Nothing was happening with this waiting. And, you know, you're not going to do that anymore. There is something here about Aquarius season where you're like, yeah, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to move on this new adventure. The time is now for me to move forward with what it is that I want to move forward with. And it's like you understand that you can do this. You know, you don't need anyone else to do this. And it's very true. You don't need anything else to happen. You are very self-reliant. You're resilient. And there is nothing that you cannot get through in this life. The only thing that was messing you up before is you were allowing people with this lower vibration in, and you were taking on everything for them because you were not believing in your worthiness. Now that you changed that you're believing in your worthiness, everything is changing. You have the Knight of Swords again, and this time with the Chariot. So you're moving towards what it is that you're wanting, and there are no blocks. And it's like someone's trying to chase you, communicate with you, trying to hold you back. No, that's not going to happen. You could get some kind of communication towards something that you're working towards, something that you put out there, and then you get communication. This allows you to move faster. This allows you to move without any blocks. Anything that's holding you back, it's going to be pushed out of the way. You know, and then you have this Knight of Pentacles coming back up with Judgment here. So this is a whole new different kind of energy here. It's a different person. This is a person who's not in a rush. This is a person who's going to take their time. This is a person who knows what they want, and they have everything they need to move forward. And they're going to do so at a pace that they are comfortable with, because they understand that they're looking for the right one. They're not just looking for someone, they're looking for the one. And they understand that the one is going to allow them to be at their pace. And they are going to allow the person that they're pursuing to also be at the pace that they're both comfortable with, you know, and divine timing is going to bring the two of them together when it's right. So there's nothing that needs to be rushed. There's nothing that needs to be, you know, anything like that. So this is a very different energy that this person is coming in with. It's a very healthy energy. This is because you decided to move away. Some of you, there's something that you need to leave behind. There's a lot of things that you're leaving behind. You're already making this decision to leave it behind. And it's like, as we progress into Pisces season, it's going to be more and more evident what you need to leave behind and where you're going with this whole thing. Yeah. You have this Two of Swords here. So it's like, yeah, you're done with the past. You're done with these emotions that were not fulfilling for you. You know, look at all these rocks here in this shallow water. What the heck is the point of that? You know, that's not fun to swim in. No, it's not. And walking through that is a pain in the butt, you know? Like, what is this? Let me get out of this, you know? So there is something here that you finally understand. This is like within your mind, this card. There's something within your mind that you now understand that you're not going to go back to, that you're not going to allow in this life anymore. There is something here that you changed, and you're not going to go back. And Spirit guided you on making this change. And really, This blindfold is showing me, it's like indicating for me right now that this is with the High Priestess. It's like, you know, there were not really clues in this 3D reality of what it is that you needed to let go of. What it was a feeling within you. You just knew. This was your own inner, you know, senses, your inner instinct, your intuition. You knew something that, you know, there wasn't like this evidence that you could see in this world, you know. But you did the work. You decided to say, hey, I'm going to go and I'm going to learn, because there is some kind of a gift that you have that you now understand. There's some kind of a purpose that you have that you now understand. There is something that, you know, could have happened to you when you were a child that now you understand how to express. You know what to do with it. There is something here about collaborating, co-creating with the universe, anything, but there is something here that you have all of the pieces to the puzzle, and now you can make this and go forward. And what this is something that you care a lot about. This is your passion. This is your life's purpose. This is what you're meant to do here. And you're moving forward towards it, and it's very successful. You're going to have increasing success at this. And the universe is going to give you all you need to move forward. The Emperor does not hesitate. The Emperor moves forward. So there is something now that more and more you're understanding it's time to move forward. You have the Moon here and the Two of Wands. So this is something that's just like, you can feel this within you that you should do this, but you don't have a clear example of how it is going to work out, you know? So it's like, you know, you have to really just trust within you. The answers are within you, you know, and it's like the universe is giving you something and then you do it and then you get a result, and then the universe is telling you what to do with this and then you do it. And it's like this infinity symbol between you and the universe, between these downloads that you're getting, and other people, they don't understand this. So, you know, there's some time where you will take out and you will go be around other people, and that will be fun. Great. And then there's some time where you're going to be alone and you're going to be doing this and you're making some kind of progress here. And within your mind, you're pretty solid about, yeah, this is what I'm doing and I really care about this and I know I can do this. You know, you're really transitioning and leaning into these downloads here. You know, now this Two of Swords, it's like, okay, no, I can do this now. You know, it's like, okay, in the beginning, you just started this blindfold journey. This is so funny how they came out together, right? On both different decks, they clarified one another. Remarkable. It's like in the beginning, you know, you were learning how to do this. You didn't really know, you know, and now you're becoming more proficient in how to navigate this 3D reality using this. This is the transition. That's why you have the Death card with it. That's what's coming into play here. Wow. So this could be a Pisces person in love that you blocked. This could be a person that you had a feeling about you and this person being together and you blocked it. It never got anywhere. Yeah, were you in your head about what this love offer? Shut up. Shut up. Wow. There's a in your headness about this. Yeah. Okay. Look, that's what this says. That's what that means. Come on. So it took a lot within you now because you're growing so much here. There's been a lot of growth in 2023. There's been a lot of growth in 2024. Just that little amount of time. There's been a lot of growth probably the past couple of years, you know, and it's like, okay, you know, and a lot of you, there's growth within your psychic abilities here. This is what this is telling me. Your connection to your higher self, your guides, whatever this is, your dreams, your visions that you're having. What is this? Clairaudience, claircognizance, all the clairs. Everclear. Whatever speaks to you, everybody has their own way. There's something here now so it's like you're feeling a lot now. It's like, if you're up on a tightrope, in the beginning, you're only like, an inch off the ground. You're practicing on a tightrope. Oh, who cares? Whatever. But you keep increasing it. And now, all of a sudden, you're, how tall is a skyscraper? I don't know. The tallest skyscraper, you're all the way up there doing it. It's different now. It's very different now. Every little movement, you feel it. So that's what's going on here. Is there is something here that it's so intense, it's so powerful, it's so wonderful, it could be scaring you a little bit. And that's something that you've come to terms with, because there was something within you that you were afraid of real love, because you didn't know what real love was, and what you did know of it, that was wrong. So that's why you kept attracting the wrong person, and you cleared it, and you kind of attracted somebody who was right, perhaps, or you got close to the one, right? And you were like, oh, no. Because there was something left to clear out of your vibration, basically. That's what that's saying. It looks like you did it, because look, you have justice here. So this is coming into balance here. Energetically, you're coming into balance. Your heart is in alignment with this. Mind, body, soul, you want this now. Okay, you all right? Okay. And the Queen of Swords is like, yeah, I'm gonna hold myself to this. Okay, let's see where this goes. We got the Empress now. What's this Empress about? 10 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, and the Tower. Wow. Ace of Cups. This is telling me that this is what's happening. There's something here that you realize is, I'm done with something. And you know what you're done with? Overgiving. You know what you're done with? Charity cases. Feeling sorry for other people. I don't want to say that. It sounds so harsh. I don't mean it like that. But you just were a relentless giver in everything that you did. And there was nothing reciprocated back to you. In all areas of your life, in everything that you did all the time for, years, decades, your whole life, whatever. And suddenly it's like you just get it. You're not going to do that anymore. And this is when love is coming in. But there is something here with your past. The source of this, there is something about a crown falling off that you're going to see. It could be several people. It could be a business, a past business that you used to work through. Friends, family, I don't know. But there is a lot of clarity that's coming in here. This is kind of like the energy of, all these people on TV that claim that we're giving money to this organization, and really they're not. They're keeping the money for themselves. And this is like the day that FBI or whoever, I don't know who does this at all, finds this out, and they swarm the house and they're hiding money in the walls or something. Now, it's not all going to be that dramatic, but there's something here where somebody was thought of as charitable, of trustworthy, of caring for those less fortunate. And it was all fake. It's all going to crumble. And there's a lot of different capacity levels to that. Okay? This could just be, you had a friend and you find out that, they're kind of talking crap about you behind their back. And you thought they were a really good friend. They're not. So it's like, I'm not trying to get all crazy with this, but you're seeing here that you have to put your energy into yourself, and that's just it. That's what you're here for. You're here to enjoy this life. Yeah, it's not your job, it's not your responsibility to fix the world, to fix everything for everyone else. You know, this life is supposed to be an expression of whatever you want it to be. Your life is supposed to mean whatever you want it to. Your life's purpose is you embracing your freedom and loving your life and loving yourself unconditionally and believing that you are worthy and abundant as is. And you're doing this. And when you do that, by doing that, you help so many people. By doing that, you can attract so much money and you can help so many people. But you have to keep this energy, or that money is not going to keep coming. These good things are not going to keep building up and gaining momentum. They're going to crash. They're going to come crashing down. So this is why you have to put your own oxygen mask on first before helping somebody else. That's like what's going on here. And that's why you're getting this Ace of Cups. That's why you're getting love. That's why you're getting love. Yeah. It's your movement away from the past that is allowing you, you know, you're moving away from tradition here, the way that things have always been done, because there's something about your life where it was like, you know, you were in a city and everybody in the city, you were an outcast. You know, so what's the point of being in the city, you know? But you were an outcast and you were in the city. And it's like, people would rather have you struggle and stay in that city, be in a miserable relationship in that city. No, I'm not going to do that. And then you were like, you know what the heck is the point? What am I getting any value out of this? But that's what everybody does. That's what everyone is. That's how it's always been done. Well, guess what? I'm not going to do it how it's always been done. It's kind of like what you said here. It's very powerful when somebody says that. And then it's like, you know, there's a tribe of people that you're going to meet that you're going to have a lot of fun with. It is going to be your people again. Because right now you're in that in-between state where people don't understand. Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. But Spirit is telling you, yeah, this is the right thing for you to be doing here. Yeah, your own, look at these cards. Look at these cards. Look at these cards. You cannot make this crap up. And then you have the Lovers. Wow. Okay. This is the card of, you know, individuality, of being a unique individual and excelling at it. Not giving a crap what anybody else has to say. Understanding your connection to the divine with the black cat here. Black cats can see spirits. All cats can see spirits. So, you know, black cats are actually good luck, not bad luck. You know what I mean? It's like this kind of person who, you know, you don't care. You don't care what anybody else thinks of you. You're being your true, real, authentic you. And it's not the norm. You know, it's not the popular opinion. But you're doing it anyways. You're doing it anyways. So there is a way here that you're at odds with every group that you enter into. Everywhere you go, you kind of are. But people love you for that and they admire you for that, like a witch that they're afraid of. You know, captivated by, mesmerized. People stop and watch you walk down the street, but people don't want to come towards you, you know, because there is this excitement, but there is this fear at the same time. And because there's something left to be expressed. That's what it's coming down to. But, you know, you're doing, and it's because you're not supposed to stay. There's something that you're supposed to do. There's somewhere you're supposed to go. These are not the people. And, you know, following within yourself, the more and more you're doing that, the more of your day you're doing these kinds of things. This change that you're going through, because you used to be like one of the people on this card. You would fit right in here. And now you don't. You don't at all. And that's because of this, you know, there's a physical change that's representing the spiritual change within you. And this has been difficult within yourself to understand that there is nothing that you cannot do within yourself. And the only one can beat you is you. You know, this is the tale of the constellation Leo. Is from Hercules and 7 labors, however many labors, 12 labors, I don't know. He had some labors. And one of them was to kill this lion. And hey, Athena had to come down and tell him, yo, you got to use the lion's claws. Nothing is going to be able to get through this lion's skin. It's not happening. The only thing that can, come against the lion here, it's just the lion coming against themselves. That's the only way they can be defeated. So it's you against you. Always has been. Now you're seeing that, okay, yeah. Now the divine is telling you, okay, now I want you to go here, I want you to go here, I want you to do this, and you're doing it. You're doing it. You're willing to stand up because you're in this alignment now. And, you're tired of your life being the same way that it has always been. It's like, okay, that's enough of that. I want to change now. So you're feeling this power of yourself here. And for a lot of you, you could be going out in nature. You're changing the things that you're doing in your day-to-day life. You care so much about something that you're creating here. Okay, maybe you're relaxing a little bit. Maybe you're doing this. Maybe you're taking on other people's things here a little bit again. Stop doing that. Spirit's like, wait a minute. No. It's like you then you're like, okay, that was fun. Now I want to go out with people. And so I guess I'm going to go out with the same old people. And it's not, you don't feel it. You're at odds. It's like, why am I here? What am I doing? And Spirit's like, okay, stop doing that. Finish what you're working on, But it's like you can take a break when you need to take a break. But at the same time, don't overdo it. There needs to be a balance here. There could be a Capricorn person coming in for you. There could be. We're going to clarify. Not every time you see the devil, it doesn't mean the end of the world, especially when you have the 10 of Pentacles next. Wow. This could be a Capricorn person. This could be a person that you thought something was going to happen with this person during Capricorn season. Maybe they had some things that they had to take care of, some things that they had to put in order. And now this person has prepared themselves to make this move here. There is something here that were you ready? Were they ready? And it's like, well, now, yeah. So, sometimes that happens and that's fine. Let's see this devil here again. Because it's like, okay, now you're focusing on what you care about here. And this is how this love is coming in. You don't expect it. Yeah, that's how it happens. You can't be looking for it. Okay? No. Don't do that. You have the Hermit and you have the King of Cups. This is a person that within themselves, they needed to orchestrate, they needed to fix some things. Did you need to fix some things within yourself as well? I feel like you guys are mirroring each other, so probably. So good for you, If it would have came in before, it would have been an absolute disaster. And that doesn't mean that you're not meant to be with this person. Absolutely not. This person wears their heart on their sleeve. Big time, big time, big time. And they could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. They could have had work commitments that were keeping them. It's like, they're really making some strides here. And it was like they had to focus all their energy on that. Because there's a lot of success that's coming in for this person. And, there was just this pull. The divine was like trying to keep you guys. Finish what you're doing. And then you guys can come together already. There's like a point when this is going to be able to happen. Look at, you have the buffalo here, and then you have the lightning strike in the background. So this is suddenly here. This is the tower that we're seeing over here. This is suddenly, Spirit is saying, okay, now this is okay to come forward here. Now this is all right here. This could be a Taurus person, even though it's a buffalo, it's the horns here, it's a bull. So, and then look what you have here. You have the lion. Yeah, so you and them, and look at how you're looking right at each other. Right at one another. This is a very even matchup. Eye to eye. Yeah. You and this person, you're equals here. You have different areas where you shine, this card looks different than the back of this card. It's a different style. but you come together. So you could be very different walks of life from this person. You can have a different nationality. You don't have to, but there is something different about both of you, but you are both highly, evolved in your own right. You're both made it to this certain point. It's like, you don't have the emperor and the empress come out next to each other for nothing here. This is a person that is at your level and they're striving for more just like you are. And they're making it. They're using this momentum to their advantage. They're co-creating with the universe as well. That's why this is coming in. And that's why this is so important. Because I feel like nobody in your life really gets the law of attraction. Not the way that you do. So you doing this, you achieving this, it's going to be an inspiration to a lot of people. So this is going to be a very public relationship. A lot of people are going to see the two of you and they're going to, it's like, look at these cards. Look at how this stands out. If you could see this amongst all the other cards here, this is just like this couple, just these two together, stands out. This stands out. This is something here. And this is why we have the hummingbird, because this is a new beginning. This is a new beginning between you and this person where you're going to celebrate the sweetness of life and this co-creation together here. So this is a very beautiful thing here. This person has something to tell you. They have something to express, to share with you. This person, it's like the hummingbird lives by the sun, by the light of the sun. And they move at this miraculous fast pace. You can't even, if you see one in person, you can't even see it. They just move, they just move, they just move. So there's something about you and this person that you draw a lot of attention. You stand out, and your life story is very different than anybody else's. The success, once you get in this light of the sun, and once you get going, once you get flowing here, you make a lot of achievements very, very quickly. And so does this person. This is very beautiful energy. They could do something that has to do with music. They could do something with having to do with nature, protecting nature, or protecting someone. There's like a protecting energy. Their job could involve protecting people, making things better for other people. They really care about stuff like that. And this is something that this person wants. You have this black egg here because it's like, okay, what is this future going to be with you and this person here? Together you're going to make this egg. And what is it going to be? This black egg is indicating you can't see what's on the inside of this. And this is like the spiritual realm. This is something coming down to this earth that's new. And that's at a different level than it has ever been before. It's like, we didn't know, nobody thought that the earth was round until one day somebody was like, hey, I think the earth's round, guys. By the way, thought about it, it's probably round. So just throwing that out there. Like there was a point where, and then it was like, you don't know what's going to happen now with this, but they're birthing a new future here. So there's something here about you and this person that represents here. It's a very, it's a card of like impossibility becoming possible. And when you're going for the impossible, you don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be different than anything before. It's like, when they were sailing on these ships that, hey, I might fall off the earth. I don't know. I guess we'll see. It's like the first time somebody ate an egg. Am I going to die? I don't know. I guess we'll see. So that's how they knew. You just got to go for it here. You got to follow your gut and go for it. And so there is something here that's like you're following your gut and you're going for it. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a new future here for you. And it's a new life for yourself as well. And for some of you, that can include a family. Could definitely include a family. Yeah, you have the spider here. So there is something that you're creating that is going to, change the way that you're living. It's going to change the kind of life that you have. And so that's what's coming forth for you. There's very creative energy that you have. And you're going to be able to use this to build yourself a home, to build yourself the kind of life that you are wanting. And the rainbow, the web is like colored like the rainbow, indicating that, you know, your life now, the plane that you live on is a whole new level. It's a whole new experience here that you're going to be experiencing in this person as well. Wow. Okay. This is extreme power couple. This is like the example for power couples. You have empathy. Yeah, I feel like this person wants to help other people. They want to help other people in the world in a way. That's something that they care a lot about. So that card is coming through. You have drama. There could be a lot of drama about the two of you being together. There's other people that it's like definitely you come from different walks of life. Definitely you're different. Like, you're just different in a way. And so, you know, there could be drama surrounding that. This could also be like past people that are trying to come forward and create some sort of drama here. This could be some sort of jealousy surrounding you where people are trying to make something more difficult for you. It's like somebody could say something about this person and then you don't want to date this person because of what this person said, you know, or maybe everyone you know, every person that you have heard of that is like this person, you heard of them, you know, cheating or betraying someone, but that doesn't mean that this person is like that, you know? So yeah, like maybe they have a friend that you know and you're like, oh, that friend is like not a good person, you know? So that makes you, it's like guilty by association, but it's the association within your mind is like what I'm getting. And it's not necessarily true, you know? And sometimes it's just like a name. They have a name of somebody else. They're the same zodiac sign of somebody else. But it's like, don't let yourself fall into this drama that's not really true. It's like, see for yourself about a person. Don't just believe what you hear about a person, and don't just put a stereotype on a person because of one little thing, because of maybe what their occupation is or something like that. It's like, don't let yourself get swept in this drama and think like, oh, this person is really successful, so that must mean they can't be loyal, because maybe that is a flawed premise that you had, you know? There is something here about, yeah, you have this rebellion card. You don't even see this. So this is like you know, you're not just going to believe what anyone is telling you, you know, that doesn't mean that you need to just completely forget it either. It's like, yeah, okay, so you can kind of become aware and that's good, but you can make up your own mind as well. You're not just going to follow what everybody else is wanting you to do here. Yeah, you have this discrimination card. So it's like you're going to see what's right for you. You know what is right for you. Your intuition is guiding you, is telling you what's right for you. I feel like this is also telling you to go get into nature, because that's a great way to connect, to, you know, have your heart open, to have your mind centered and in alignment, to have your body, you know, grounded in this earth here. And that is a great way to allow blessings to come into your life here. Look, you have this generosity card. I'm not surprised. This person is very generous. This is a very generous person, and you're very generous as well. And so that's a very interesting energy. You also have this achievement card, and then you have discovery. Yeah, there is something here about you and this person that your life is gonna be different. There's like travel. It's like getting to a level where you can travel more, where you can live your life in that kind of a way, where it's like, okay, you have made this sort of achievement and now you can expand in some sort of a way. Now you can discover something that you've been wanting to discover for a long, long time. It's like the world is there for you. So you want to go out and get into this world here. You don't want to just sit down and talk with the same people all the time about the drama that's going on in their lives. You're like, you know, there's a world out here to explore, and I want to go explore it. I want to go do things. You know, and this person is the same way. You have appreciation here. So this person appreciates you. They're going to tell you, they're going to do something to show you that they appreciate you. And this woman here, she's playing this guitar, centaur. What's a centaur? I think that's like a half man, half horse. I don't know. Could be a Sagittarius person coming in. But this is like, I don't know, an instrument. She's playing this for this bird just because she wants to. Just because she wants to. And how is the bird going to respond to it? I don't know. Is the bird going to like this music? There's like all this stuff on YouTube about like a guy playing piano for elephants and stuff. And it's like so beautiful. So there is something here about this person is going to do something. They like to do something that shows you that they appreciate you, and they're just doing it just because. You know, this bird is coming over to hear this music and they love this, and this person is just happy to do this. But it's like you're not held to a response. Whereas a lot of people will do things and then they want to hear a thank you. They want you to do something back. And not that this is not going to be a reciprocal experience, but it's very different when you're doing something to get something. And when you're just doing it because you appreciate the person you're with and you want to show them that, and you just love to show appreciation. And it's actions that she is doing to show that inspiration or appreciation. You have the broken arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. This be somebody here that's really trying to bust your bubble about this whole thing. Just like, you know, oh, she plays the guitar. You know what? Musicians can't be loyal. What? Get out of here. You know, that's what that kind of energy is. Embrace your peace. Don't let anybody else disturb it. What the heck do they know? Wise one. Grow within your current situation. Yeah. There's a lot of growth that's happening right now at this time for you, and you deserve to have this. You deserve to have this new change that's coming in for you here. So when other people are trying to come at you with the drama, when they are rebelling you, it's like, okay, how can you grow within your current situation? Look at this woman. Look at the way she's smiling. Look at the way she's like kind of smiling, but she's not smiling. Are you smiling? Are you not smiling? There's no way to know. So it's like you're coming at her and she's just looking at you like this with the owl and the crow. You know what? You're just going to back away. That's that. She's not engaging in the drama. She's not going to get offended. She's not going to allow the energy to come within her being. No. It's just a halt, and it's just that I'm going to switch over here. That's that. You know, so it's like that's kind of the message here. Let's see. Seduction, attraction, flirting, dating. You know, there could be something here where, you know, I feel like you're very, you know, seductive at this time. You're very alluring at this time. There's a lot of people that want to be in your energy. So it's important that you know what it is that you're wanting. Are you wanting to hook up? Are you wanting to have a third party thing? Are you wanting to date someone? What is it that you want? You know, if you're clear in that energy, then you're going to attract what it is that you're wanting, you know. It says interference here at the bottom, and yeah, that's the energy that I felt. It's like somebody is going to try to say something negative about this person, you know, that's coming in for you to try to deter you from moving forward with this person here. Yeah, you have the crow with the snake now. Yeah. Empath, narcissist, being charmed or used or enabled, boundaries. There is a person here that wants to get into your mind, and look at this woman. Bam. Unbreakable. You're not getting through this mind. No. Which is very funny, because how many times have we had the High Priestess here, and she really resembles the High Priestess. And there is the crescent moon above the owl's head here. So, yeah, this is your energy is, okay, you can gather some information, but you don't need to speak it back out. You don't need to say anything out. You can just move away from that. That's what the High Priestess does. She's going to have this information if she needs it. But that's it. She's not going to really engage with anything like that. So that's very interesting. Very, very interesting. This person may be very charming, you know, that, you know, is just not someone that is being honest here, is being truthful here. Okay, what card fell on the ground here? Oh my gosh. Okay, you have the Coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. You're in a transition period, transitioning into a new person coming into your life. Boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure, issues. You're moving on from something, and there is a person who wants to come back in from your past and pull you back down, but I feel like that's not going to happen. You have the love card here. Okay, so we have unconditional love, self-love, oneness, and passion. Wow. Affection and attraction. Yeah. So this is you moving away from this past hurt, you moving away from these petty people. And then look what you're getting. Love. That's basically the whole reading just with these cards. What do you know? What do you know? All right, Leo. Well, thank you so much. If you resonated with the video and you want to like or subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, I have a book. It's called One Light. It's all about the law of attraction and manifesting. So if you're interested, I'll put that in the description. Lately, it's hard for me to say description. I don't know. Okay, bye.